Hey YouTube family, it's Daughter of the Most High. I hope you had a good weekend. Went really fast for me, but it was a good weekend. All my weekends are good now, so I'm grateful for that. Um, so I have a little bit of news. I finished my full-time job. I did my last group on Thursday night, and then Friday is my paperwork day, but I've been working from home for some time now, just so I don't have to drive in the 40 miles there, 40 miles back, 80, another 80 miles. So that actually saves me 4 trips, my Fridays, 4 trips every month. So, and that does make a difference when you're driving 40 miles there and then 40 back, 80 every day that I work. So I worked from home and I finished up earlier this evening. So I am done with my full-time job. I still can't believe it. So I'm going to be on unemployment. My employer phased out the full-time position and is actually moving toward a part-time position. And he has that person that will start tomorrow and be leading my group, right? My group. So no, it's going to be her group now. So yeah, she's going to be working part-time. And so I'm going to take unemployment for a while, which is going to be a wonderful and much needed break for this girl. I'm going to tell you, very much needed. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm somebody that's heading into retirement without retirement. So, but I know God is with me. I know He'll make a way. And I really don't mind working part-time. I don't. And so, depending on how things go financially, I will be working part-time eventually, but not yet. I need a break. So, I'm looking forward to that. If something happens financially, and I don't know what that would be, but if something does happen financially, I can go back to work full-time. And there's people that think they can retire and then retire and maybe start drawing Social Security and find they really can't make it. And maybe, they, some unforeseen financial difficulties, and they go back to work. And I've heard that scenario a few times. So if that turns out to be me, that's okay. I just need a break for now. So, and I know some people, I'm 62. So I know some people work till, 63, 4, 5, 66, and 7. Some people just keep working forever. That's not me. I can work part-time probably forever, but not full-time. I've been working too much, and we don't get a whole lot of vacation in my field. We don't get a whole lot of time off. I never really have. So for me, working is working and not, you know, um, having the breaks that a lot of other type of positions get. So that's just part of working in treatment. It's how it goes. God called me to the field that I work in. He called me to treatment, to work into treatment. He gave me a blue personality, which is the deeper melancholy, very, a personality with depth. And that's what counselors need to be good counselors. I have empathy. I have a lot of depth to my personality. And so God called me to this field. And so I know that God will see me through whatever is ahead. So I'm just going to enjoy what's before me, which is unemployment, which is about half your wages. So things are going to be tight financially, but I can do it. And I've saved some money, so I can supplement with that too. So as I enter this chapter, I am prayerfully considering and seeking what God has for me in this chapter. So I'm someone that is stepping down from full-time work, but I want to do things like volunteer, ministry, all of that kind of stuff. That's what I want to do. I haven't worked in faith-based treatment for 6 years, and I worked for 5 years. That's how I started working in the field. So I was in faith-based treatment for the first 5 of the 16 and a half years I've worked. And I was in faith-based for another year. That was 20, I believe, 17, 18, right in there. So I miss it. And I really have a heart for helping those who are maybe in addiction or any kind of issue. I really am a helper. I have a helping heart. God put that in me. And so I'm just going to pray about what God wants me to do for ministry. So I'm prayerfully considering that. I want to do things that I enjoy as well, which is my walking, biking, and I bought my van. So I've not taken a trip in my van yet, and I really am looking forward to when I can do that. And I think after April, I'm going to be able to do that. I have to do taxes for my son and I have to finish my CEUs for my license. And there's certain projects around the house I want to do, but I am like in May, I'm going to plan a trip, my first van trip. So I think my very first van trip will be something local, like Duluth or something like that. I live near Duluth, and that's where the ships come in, and it's this quaint little town that people will go do like a weekend or long weekend trip. They'll go to the North Shore and Duluth and stuff. So that's probably what I'll do, and experience sleeping in my van for the first time, taking my dogs, my two dogs, the little ones, and then Deanie, our rescue, the bigger dog. I will leave him home, but I will take the two smaller ones. So that's how I'm going to do my first trip. So when I take a van trip, I want to be able to leave my dogs in the van comfortably, which makes me uncomfortable because our world is so unsafe. But there are van lifers that will go bike or boating or jet skiing or hiking without their dogs or dog. And they leave the dog in their van while they go bike or do whatever, shop, all the things that we do. So I want to be able to do that, keep it a comfortable temperature for them, keep them safe. So even though, again, that makes me uncomfortable, I'll be really nervous initially. But if my doggies, like if I walk them before I go, and then they just sleep while I'm gone, while they get adjusted to being in the van, knowing I will come back, I want to acclimate them to that. And so I'll start with small trips, like half hour, 40 minutes, and then I'll move up to like an hour. And then eventually I would like to be able to leave them for 2 or 3 hours while I go bike through some park or do something, So lots of plans there. And so I'm going to start small and then build up. So I want to do that. So I'm really looking forward to doing some different things. I am thinking maybe my first big trip will be Colorado. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking I might plan that. Maybe California, I don't know. And so we'll see. It's all up ahead. And so I'm excited. I have a lot of new things ahead. I probably have 30 books that I have bought and not read. So I'm somebody that loves to sit outside, sit on a beach and read. I read at night too, but I love to read in the sun and like get a little bit of color, just be outside. So it's just going to be wonderful. I'm looking so forward to it. And I'm looking forward to walking my two little ones that are sitting right here. Deanie is too, but Deanie doesn't know he's going to stay home. And so they're sleeping on my bed right now. So I got to figure out all of it. It's all new territory for this girl. So, and in my heart, I just really want to do what God has for me in these next chapters, whatever they look like. I do want to work in some type of ministry, and I don't know what that is yet. So I'm just prayerfully considering that. I'm going to try fasting. One of the reasons, or the main reason why I don't fast, is because if I don't eat enough in a day, like right now, I can't sleep at night. So how would I ever sleep fasting? So I sometimes will lay down, try to sleep, can't sleep. If I get up and eat, I actually have to do that. I get up and I have to eat. I may not even be hungry, but if I don't have food in my stomach, this brain will not go into sleep mode. It's something that is very challenging for me. I don't like it, but I'll get up and go eat something in a dark kitchen with one little light on, yogurt, whatever I have, because if I don't have food in my stomach, I can't sleep. And sometimes I'm not hungry and I think back to, did I eat enough? Did I not? I'll try to sleep. It really is a pain, and it's something that I've dealt with for quite some time now, and I am tired of it. But I don't want to take sleep meds every night. I don't. And if I took sleep meds, and people will do that, they'll take sleep meds every night. And if you do, I'm not like saying anything negative about it. It's not something I want to do. I always want to try to sleep first, try food, and then I'll move into my sleep meds if I have to, because I've had to work. So I want to try fasting too, and just like suffer through the sleep part so that I can actually fast and hear from God, what He has for me. I'm looking forward to it. So lots going on with this girl. I'm turning a corner. I'm excited. So, yeah, looking forward to new things in so many ways. And I'm looking forward to what God has for me in the next chapter. So yeah, I'm excited. So that's all I have for you tonight, fam. I'm just sitting here. You know, when you have excitement on the inside of you, and it's just like, I'm so excited to do some of these new things. I cannot wait. So, and I'll probably get to Washington at some point too and visit John. So hopefully, John, I can do that at some point. You live in a beautiful state. You live in God's country. So anyway, fam, I'll let you go for now, and I'll see you soon.